Hey baller, I'm Squiggles, and today we are going to be checking out a Terran versus Protoss between two teammates, LiquidTLO facing off against LiquidTyler on Antiga Shipyards. Yes, indeed, spawning in cross positions, and they are both scouting. Looks like TLO is actually, no, never mind. They sent out their scouts actually about the same time. So it looks like Tyler going to be scouting in the correct way, scouting across, and TLO going to check out this position, then probably this, then probably this. So TLO going to scout Tyler a little bit later. It makes me laugh that it's a Liquid T versus a Liquid T. TLO versus Tyler. But Tyler did see exactly what TLO did. Looks like TLO went for a Rax first on 12, Refinery on 13. Meanwhile, Tyler went for a Gateway and a Assimilator, then went ahead and got his Cybernetics core. So everything is looking pretty standard, pretty tippity-toppity, shippity-shapity, or whatever that is. And what is TLO going to do now? Is he going to put on... I'm looking, and it looks like no, he has enough money. He's going to actually get a factory, stopping production on his Marines for just a second so he can get that factory out a little bit sooner, then go ahead and get the SCV, and now I expect a Marine to be, never mind, we're going to have a tech lab getting thrown down instead, so could be going for a pretty fast Marauder, not sure, but that could be what it is. Alright, now TLO has scouted out Tyler, and he saw that there is a Zealot at the top of the ramp. Of course, no, actually no Stalker coming out. It's going to be a Sentry instead, and right away, like literally as soon as the Cybernetics core finishes, he starts Warp Gate research, chrono boosting that bad boy out as he continues to get probes as quickly as possible, although he is saving his chrono boosts so he can be probably more aggressive as he goes for a pretty fast... Oh, a Stargate! LiquidTyler, you little sneaky devil, you. Alright, so it's going to be 2 gates and a Stargate coming out for Tyler. And what is TLO going to do? Looks like he's going for a Starport with a Tech Lab, so he's going for Banshees. And if he gets Cloak on these Banshees, this could actually be really good because Tyler is going to have no detection at all. I mean, he might have out Phoenix, but Phoenix aren't going to do any good if you can't detect anything. So we're going to have to see if TLO goes for Cloak or not. He actually has enough gas to go for it, and here come the minerals. Is Cloak going to get started? Is Cloak going to get started? I do not see Cloak. I see a Banshee on the way here who wants to be on the way, but he's a little supply blocked at the moment. And here we go. Now he has almost enough for Cloak as we get closer to 200. There's 200, and Cloak has started right away. Alright, so TLO is going for Banshees with Cloak, and Tyler literally has nothing to scout this with. It also looks like TLO managed to sneak out a Hellion, but great force field by LiquidTyler, going to take that out. Hellion goes down for pretty much free. He does get to scout a couple of things. Don't think he saw the Phoenix, and now the Phoenix is going to be making its way across the map, and that's one bad thing about Tyler going for the Starport play or the Stargate play is that he is going to get over there well before the Cloak finishes. He'll be able to scout out what's going on. He may actually even catch this Banshee, and we need Marines over here fast if this Banshee is to survive. No, the Banshee is needs to be careful, needs to stay next to this bunker, and the bunker is going to protect him for the time being against this Phoenix, but the Phoenix just flying back and forth trying to be annoying, and they're playing a very deadly game of hide-and-go-seek. As look at this, another Phoenix now joins the fray, and this Banshee is getting a little bit scared, not going to lie, but Cloak is getting close to being finished, and we have a robo facility on the way. It's about halfway done right now. Marines now trying to keep this Banshee safe as Cloak gets closer and closer to finishing, but here's really the big thing, is these Phoenix are keeping the Banshee in TLO's base. TLO cannot make his way across the map, and that's going to give LiquidTyler enough time, I think, to finish this robo facility and chrono boost out an observer, so he should be okay. Now we have 2 Banshees on the way, and Cloak is done. So Banshee's going to be splitting up and heading back across the map. These Phoenix have been recalled back to the base. And how many Phoenix are there on the map? Looks like, yep, just 3 right now. But 3 Phoenix can do a lot of damage, and here we go, 4th Phoenix on the way, and we have 2 observers, and that's probably pretty smart. Okay, first Banshee is coming in. There's the Cloak, and what is it going to be able to do as the first... Oh, look at that. Such beautiful timing by Tyler. The observer is out now, and down goes that first Banshee. Was not able to do much of any damage at all. Second Banshee for TLO going to be running in here and seeing if he can get any probe kills. But, I mean, it looks like Tyler is just well prepared for this. Great job, those Phoenix, giving him the ability to scout and catch this tech before it actually got to his base, and he was able to prepare against it. Now TLO knows he cannot overcommit with these, and is going to go ahead and pull off, but LiquidTyler carving out a nice supply lead for himself, ahead by 15 supply 9 minutes into the game. That is absolutely huge. Looks like TLO is transitioning into Mass Oberix as he adds on 2 more, getting a reactor on the 1. And it looks like just Marines coming out. Stim is on the way, and that is the only upgrade that is even on the way for the Marines except for the +1. He does have a Raven out and getting a Ghost Academy at the same time, but it looks like his expansion was a little bit later than Tyler's, and Tyler now with like a 25 supply lead. Holy crap, man, what is going on? Tyler is just macroing like an absolute beast, and he's totally safe against everything. Doesn't even really have a standing ground army. He has like 6 zealots and 2 sentries, and that's about it. But I mean, TLO has even less. So there you go. TLO does have his mules, which are keeping him in the game as far as the income goes. You can see income is fairly close. But harvester-wise, TLO is down by about 12 harvesters. So that's definitely going to come back and bite him in the butt later on. Looks like Mobius Reactor is going down for TLO, so he's going to be getting some ghosts, and they're going to have more energy for EMPs when they spawn. Are there any ghosts being made yet? It does not look like it. All right, now Colossus are on the way with extended thermal lance, and this is actually a really cool build from Protoss players because you can get out these Phoenix, you can get good scouting, and you can harass, shut down any kind of starport play that's going on, and deny drops too, actually. And then you already have air control, so when your Colossus come out with their extended thermal lances, you have all these Phoenix to protect them against Vikings, and that makes it incredibly difficult for the Terran player to do anything. Nice job by those Marines. The missile turret has a very large range, and they were able to capitalize and take out that observer. All right, here comes a Banshee for TLO. Has 2 kills already. Is it going to be able to get more? It looks like, well, there's an observer right over the place. A photon cannon going down in the main, and there is that Phoenix there. So I don't think that this Banshee is going to be able to do much at all, and it seems to sense it and is just refusing to move forward. All right, there we go. But TLO moving out now has a couple of Marauders, a lot of Marines, and a Raven. The Raven does have enough for point defense drone. That could come into play, although there's only a couple Stalkers, and honestly, he doesn't even really need the Stalkers. He has Zealots. Charge is not even started yet, not on the way, but he does have out 2 Colossus, and Colossus range is done. That range of 9 is absolutely devastating to the bioforces of TLO. Now, we're going to have to see what he's going to do with this Raven. Is he going to throw down? I would think that actually auto turrets would be a better choice than point defense drones in this case. He does have ghosts, and if these ghosts can land some money EMPs, taking out all of the shields, then he might be okay. But I don't know. This is pretty bad because TLO is behind in supply, and he's just... Now, he does have this Banshee, and oh, TLO is getting nukes. TLO, I love you so much. I can always count on TLO, my buddy, my pal, my amigo, to go ahead and get nukes and make the games awesome. So, this is Automaton 2000. He doesn't even know. Doesn't even know there's nukes on the way. I could tell him, but I'm not going to. Nope. Just keep living your life, Automaton. There's nothing crazy coming out. Nothing crazy coming out. No nukes, nothing at all. Oh, okay, here comes Tyler moving out. He has 3 Colossus now, a lot of Zealots, and a lot of Stalkers. So he has added on to his Stalker count significantly, and we can see that there is a Twilight Council on the way. Going to be taking a 3rd and adding on 2 more gateways as he pushes out. TLO is on the retreat as these Phoenix fly by and are going to try to maybe pick up some medevacs, do some shenanigans, maybe even pick up a ghost. That would be, oh wow. And there it is, picking up 1 ghost, and the ghost is going to go down, but at what cost? It looks like, oh, there's the defensive nuke, and the nuke gets canceled almost immediately. Here comes out 1 point defense drone, 2 point defense drones, but there's the GG from TLO as the Colossus were just too strong. Not to mention, look at this. There's so many ghosts that were just picked up by these Phoenix, so the Phoenix really turning the tide of the battle and paying for themselves, allowing Tyler, like I said, to get that map control and then get the air control, making his Colossus nigh unstoppable in conjunction with his ground forces. Congrats to Tyler. Very well played. Thanks, guys, for stopping by and checking me out. Leave comments as always. I'm Squiggles. I'm out.